Alright, so I'm back. I restarted the stream to see if that helps with the frame drops. I'm just trying to move the screen as much as possible so I can see if there was any. Last stream ended with me attacking Eroc's castle, but a second time in a row I get frame drops while doing so, so I will attack it again once I get these technical difficulties sorted. At the moment it claims again no frame drops, but we'll see about that. So let's attack the castle and hope for the best. So this is not exactly the same castle I attacked the first time, and it's not the same castle that I died during having my competition mana build on. I used that build to have enough mana to use both movement skills for the archer, so you need a lot of mana to use both spring, spiraling shot and the roll. I already attacked this castle just a moment ago. I'm trying to do it pretty much in similar fashion I did last time. Let me just check that no frame drops this time. No, not, at least not this far. So what I suggested here would to remove the last springboard and replace it with 2 corrosive mines on both sides and then 1 fire mine. And the reason I would do this is simply to avoid archers and mages to use their AoE abilities to clear this before even entering the room. So if you do 2 corrosive mines here and fire mine here and put a barricade in front, people will have to actually come here to launch those mines, and the fire mine will also destroy the barricade when the derps will start attacking from everywhere. And that will also prevent, you are not allowed to or able to volley behind the barricade. So often when archer tries to do it from here, it will just show us that they would have targeted themselves. So instead of 3 points, you use 3 points on mines and add a barricade, and that should do better in my opinion. Alright, and
Speed wasn't on my side today.
next trap is the one where I died previously. I was hit by this hamster wheel trap, and at the same time all these guys were aiming at me with those headshots. So it's a good skill spot. He was able to kill level 30 player with it, so nothing to complain about there. I noticed when I went here, let me just, that you don't actually have to come here. It's sort of all is sort of extra here. Oh yeah, there is a mine. I thought there was no mine at all. So yeah, you do have to come here if you want to 3-star this castle. So yeah, nothing wrong with this in that case. I honestly thought when I just ran this a moment ago that there was nothing here, not even that mine. But obviously, you were the one who being correct there, and there was that mine indeed. So nothing wrong. Last time I gave you a little bit critic of losing 100 points just for a mine, just for nothing basically. So, but that was my mistake. Alright, and here we indeed have the Stairmaster trap, which I tested it last time and it still didn't seem to work. So if you roll here and you get the volleyed, alright, you do have the guys here, but all honesty, those projectiles are so slow that you need something more than just jelly wall to make them hit. They are not going to hit with just jelly wall. It doesn't slow you enough, and the projectile is so slow. So maybe if you have something with stun, like late stun, or I don't know what could do it, but I don't think you're able to make this one work. I don't see how it could work. Next issue I noticed was this aggro group. So basically, when I aggro these guys here, it doesn't aggro the rest of neither of the count blood battery or something, countess blood battery. So I can just take care of the silencers, take care of the mines, and I did notice also that you can go through without aggroing at least one of them. I'm gonna see if I can actually do it without aggroing either of them. So maybe just change this mine and the blood battery's position and same on this side, and include them all in the same aggro group, which will make exactly 28 points. So they will all be attacking at the same time. Or let's see if I walk here. Did I aggro either of them? Doesn't look like I did. So yeah, positioning of those should be definitely changed. Just change positions with the mines and it should be fine. And maybe add another line of barricades after these ballistas, if there's enough points for that. So it wouldn't be so, so your empty boss room would be more protected. I must say I liked your previous castle more. I think it was there was less mistakes in it, or like less wasted points, because this is 20 points already. Basically that you don't have to worry about, and also the silencers by themselves are worth nothing, especially as there was no trap pressure where I killed them from. But some small tweaks and this castle could be a real killer.
Hope you enjoy cleaning up the mess.
No drop frames this time, so I'm actually gonna mention that on episode 14 part 2 also second attack suffered from dropped frames, but this one should work now. Ah yeah, maybe the address.
Try me.
But yeah, not as good as the previous castle in my opinion, but good potential nonetheless.
Thanks for the banquet.
And with small tweaks on the aggro circles, he will make it a good killer. Also, I like that some people are still using headshots on archers, because you don't really see them with anything else than bear traps these days. Bear traps these days. So yeah. Let's see what I have on my list next. I believe I was supposed to take a look at one of the new players who have leveled quite fast. Irmela, yeah, I believe. So let's have a look at her castle. Archer as well, very low damage, but I'm not sure how high it should be at level 18. But yeah, basically he needs a better better weapon at least. But she, as I mentioned, she has leveled quite rapidly, which means that she hasn't had the time to farm the equipment she needs. But yeah, let's take a look at her castle. I'm not sure if it has just been updated, but it claims to have 50% win ratio. Usually when you see 50, it means that the castle's real win ratio hasn't been updated yet. It usually, for me, it seemed to have taken something like 3 days before, since last modification, before you get the first update. I hope they will make it update bit more frequently, because people tend to revalidate or revalidate their castles more often than once in 3 days. Still no frame drop, so we are good to go.
Watch and learn.
Pressure straight from the start. I hope it continues throughout the castle, as the pressure from the start doesn't really matter anything if in the middle of the castle there is some place to kite there. So let's go take a look. This far, every corner seems to be, except this one, seems to be pressured. That's good. And we can already see that here is the first trap waiting for us. Bad dogs, I believe they might work here as some sort of spotters, which seems to have worked well. Yeah, I like this. The bad dogs work as spotters, or these guys, what they're called. And also, this one was the first idea. Yeah, I go kite here, but there was also monsters here, so that actually worked out pretty nicely. So yeah, I like this group a lot. I hope it was exactly 28 points, but I assume it was at least close to it. Let's see what we have next. Klackenstein. I'm not really sure what Klackenstein is supposed to do. It just I feel like it's wasted points. I've never seen that cause a kill in my life. Like, it doesn't do much damage. It spawns chickens, and it doesn't have a lot of hit points. So if you have any other units you can replace it with, I'd recommend you to do so.
Who's next?
I'm not sure if yeah, the castle probably continues this way. Yeah, sure. So then there is no problem with this group. I'm not sure if it would be avoidable if I would have hugged this wall and just go through here and it's quite a big investment, these ballistas. I'm not sure how. I don't think even your level it takes so long to destroy the mines that the ballistas have enough time to do damage. So maybe consider putting those points into somewhere else in your castle. But yeah, as I mentioned, I'm not sure if I could have avoided this, but make sure that it's not avoidable by hugging this wall and going from here to the other side, because it's a big investment as well, so it can't be avoidable.
I need to pick up the pace next time.
Alright, I like this one a lot. They actually come almost like from nowhere. It's a bit too many of them, in my opinion, so there are probably some other creatures there as well.
Ah, that's more like
as I mentioned in one of my earlier replays, this setting on Cyclops, the rush towards and stun, it works better as a setup for something else. So maybe if you would replace, I don't know if replace, but put something else with them, something that deals damage. Okay, let's see if these guys are in the same aggro group.
Is that all you've got?
Doesn't look like they are. So if you kill the first speed, you might actually be able to
Forecast calls for arrow showers.
skip that speed and those other guys. So make sure that all those guys are in the same aggro, or just play around with the aggro group so that these cannot be skipped. Maybe even move them a little bit. And definitely add a Defendertron or something to go with them so that they will have more hit points, and Defendertron with defense aura, and maybe I believe you already used Puppeteers earlier, but maybe if you could put the Puppeteers in heal and the Doctor, whatever they are, to race, and you could also keep the Skeletons live much longer.
No.
But yeah, I liked how they came behind the corner, like
It's been a pleasure.
like almost like a surprise. It was. I'm actually tempted to try it again to see how it's done.
You're next. Time to say your goodbyes.
All right. I have 0 target attacks left. I've used most of these days to revalidate my castle. I changed the position of 2 mines, so basically this room is actually useless at the moment. I changed position of 2 mines, so it will run a little bit quicker. Instead of going here and having to destroy them, you can do it along the way. But I did manage to take around 16 seconds off my timer because of it. I'm not sure if it's only the mines or if I did a better run as well. Does it take 16 seconds to go here, kill them, and go back? Maybe it does. So it might be pretty close to the previous state, but I'm still pretty happy with the timer. Only one that has 3-starred me recently. Before these, I had timer of 2:29 previously, and it was Dunder. I actually did finally, and did not expect the first Vortex to do that. Actually, we might just watch the replay because he has definitely given it tries and deserves to be streamed once he managed to 3-star my castle. So this is before the updates that I made and the new timer. As you can see, it was 2:29:69.
Let me in here immediately.
I was pretty happy with this timer as well, as I tried.
My head.
That was weird. He destroyed the barricades and at the same time got knocked back. So actually, it worked really well in his favor.
Cooking.
So yeah, I hope that's not how it always works. That if you time the works right, you will get thrown behind the group and stunning them at the same time and destroying the barricades. So it took him 40 seconds to get here. I usually, when I validate this castle, I got there. Now I do it faster, of course, because the mines aren't there. But I got there in 33 or so. So he would be 7 seconds behind my original timer. He's getting a little bit unlucky with his auto attacks there, taking three shots even to clear the barricades. But that skill compensates nicely. So at this point I wouldn't believe that he would 3-star it. Like 1 minute from here and 120, 130. Including the 5 seconds from the mines. But he cleared it pretty nicely, in the sense that that was perfectly timed stun. He would have taken a lot more damage without that stun. The Cyclops never got to him. Yeah, 1 minute from here to finish is not a bad effort at all. He got a little bit lucky there, not getting hit by any of the traps here. Or maybe it was kill. But those are pretty hard to avoid in general.
My favorite flavor.
The damage instances seem to come to him like at the perfect moment. His potion is always up just the moment when he needs to heal. So yeah, 10 seconds to go, so he will clear this barely. I'm curious to see if he will be able to replicate this effort now with my new timer. So 3.5 seconds. Ta-da. Very well done, and you definitely deserved it, and deserved to be shown on the stream as well. I actually asked 3E3B to check my timer yesterday once I had put it in 2:29, and he did, and I believe he did 3-star it by very small margin. I also 3-starred his castle yesterday. He has a huge amount of crowns. I'm not sure how he managed to get that amount, but I believe he's been putting those people to pay who has too much crowns for their levels, who has been not so fair about this game. But yeah, my castle hasn't been doing as well as it was just recently, but it's still getting a fair amount of wins. And most of the people attacking me are like very end game players. Not all of them, of course. This was actually attacked by Dracula, who we just showed on the stream. But yeah, let's move to something else, as we don't have any more target attacks. So I'm just gonna empty my inventory and see if I can attack some crown leaders. I might actually change my cloak back to the more safe one. Looks like I forgot to empty the inventory for some while now. So yeah, let's buy some potions and start attacking people. I'm gonna change this one on, so my damage will come down, but my block chance and health will go up. Still one item I haven't checked. Yeah, it's probably just a health potion. Alright, who do we have here? Yeah, I could try 3-star in this one. I tried it once before. I might actually die to this one if I try to do so. But 16 crowns, it's just too sweet to miss. So I'm gonna give it another chance. At least I only lose age if I die. So let's see how it goes. I don't exactly remember how he had his mines, but looks like I didn't aggro anyone by doing that, so I know that there's a derp trap there, so I will just have to go and take that damage. As I am trying to 3-star this, I will not have a chance to do so unless I take some risks.
Oh, so easy.
I would have hoped to get some.
My favorite flavor. Come here, tough guy.
I'm lagging a little bit. I hope he doesn't hit me. Oh, no, luckily I got blocked. I saw that he's gonna attack, but I didn't really have anywhere to avoid it there.
That's more like it. Say goodnight, mister. The bigger they are.
Oh dear, where did I get all that damage from? That's a lot of damage. I didn't notice that.
Now that's good potion.
Ah, I accidentally aggroed someone that I wasn't supposed to.
You need to lie down.
I don't have any potions left, so I will need to be a little bit careful about this. But I still have plenty of time. And I already have all mine, so it should be rather fine. Or now it will be for sure. I have health orbs and there's not really anything to stop me anymore.
Nice door.
So yeah, I managed to get those 16 crowns.
You're next.
What comes to the castle itself?
Another successful job for Black Eye Bogart.
The timer seems a little bit weak after sort of knowing where the mines are. Like I didn't do very well in it, and still I had over 40 seconds, so even better than the original time. But the castle is in itself, it's rather dangerous. Both of those traps, I happen to know about the derps, but if I wouldn't have known, I might have done worse in that situation. But yeah, he has had the same castle for a long time. Maybe with some barricades, he could make it a little bit more dangerous even. So yeah, I recommend you to add the barricades in. They will definitely make your castle more dangerous. Do we have anyone else to attack here? Butler. I do believe I've attacked him before, but there's not too many players to attack. Oh no, actually I haven't. At least not with this team, I don't think. But yeah, this is the same castle I thought it would be. So very likely I will be able to 3-star this one. Let's hope he has some blinks for me. Yes. Blinks acquired.
Tactical retreat.
What's going on? Why doesn't it allow me to go there? That was super weird. Like, I can promise you I pressed myself to go there. Another blink. Yes. So not too much time anymore, as I did fail a little bit there.
Not so good over here. It's important to stay hydrated. Hold your horses.
And if I do remember correctly, there's a flameo trap here.
My favorite flavor. I could do this all day.
So yeah, I've attacked this castle many times. And once you learn it, it's really easy to 3-star after. But yeah, 2 blinks. I will come here every time I can when when the blinks are up. I need the blinks.
Thanks for the bankroll.
But I like the idea of it. It's like a square and then the boss room. But you can do it other way. I've always done it this way around, but you can do it other way around as well. Only thing he needs is a better timer, and that castle will be pretty nice. Also, it's a big investment on those three-headed flamethrower traps. So I'm not sure if those are worth it. I'm not taking that much damage from them, and they are like 200 points of that castle. Probably we will need to just buy some more castles. Not worth the effort. I wonder what kind of castle is not worth the effort.
Money in the bank.
I don't think I will be finding. I think these are pretty perfect shoulders, but hopefully I will. No. They are really good shoulders though. The pirate ones. I'm looking forward to finding better. Like I attacked this castle yesterday. This is my comment. First try I missed some mine, so I got only 1 star. Mine and timer. Second time I believe I just missed the timer, and third time I 3-started. But it's actually a pretty nice castle. Kate Upton, have a look at the castle if you haven't been there. It's a nice idea. I'm actually considering I could do something with the idea. But yeah, it doesn't look like there are many castles here. Not really sure if it's worth advertising this time, as I don't have target attacks left. Usually I attack people who want to be attacked, but of course can't happen. Oh, 10k. Crowns were 3 to 37 though, so I might lose a lot if I lose, but 10k gold is always...
Hope you don't mind a little friendly visit.
I tend to keep that as my limit, if to attack castle or not. This time I went this way first, just because it was more likely, and this side will be this side will be the one that doesn't lead to the boss room, although now it does look like I made a mistake, but it's closer to the end, so it can't go forward, which is more or less why I did what I did. I'm still not 100% if this is the route to the boss room, but we will see about that. Oh, bling mine here as well. This time no blinks though. Oh, he actually hit me with that. Jimbos work pretty well with the silencer trap.
Much better. The bigger they are. That was unpleasant. mister. An artist at work. Come here, big guy. Ready when you are, big guy. Now that's good movement.
Looks like it's lagging. I hope my health is not lagging again, because it does look like it could be the case. Pretty dangerous boss room, to be honest. Fortunately, I didn't lose too much before entering it,
Forecast calls for arrow showers.
so I have plenty of health potions left.
Stay good night, mister. Hold your horses. Forecast calls for arrow showers. What was I doing again?
That sea killed Nottingham for me.
Attaboy.
So quite barely, but I did manage to 3 stars. So 3 crowns are mine, plus 10k gold. Still no frame drop, so I believe it has been an internet issue. Although, as I said, the quality is now a little bit lower than usually, but for the next time I will try again with a little bit better quality. I hate how you access the profiles by accident, like that. However, it looks like we are approaching again to the 1400 mark. It's almost worth it. Yeah, it's worth it. I have a bad feeling that I have died to this one. But yeah, we'll see.
Second, would you?
Could I not die to this one?
That's gotta leave a mark. I know.
Oh dear, what crit me? 1700. But yeah, I had the feeling that I must have died to this one before. But yeah, let's try again to get some of those 32 crowns back. But yeah, 1700 crit from something there. That's I cannot afford such. Why am I not?
Moves them nicely. I need a medic. Now that's good potion.
How am I completely out of mana? That's I didn't see that one coming. Almost like I'm not even regenerating any. And also, none of the enemies are coming towards me. What's going on with this? I have one. They're all there. Alright, let's try again. Oh, so no 3 stars coming with this try.
I need a vacation. Who's ready for more? Just need a second. Too slow. You guys are pathetic. Ready for more.
I sort of feel like I still should go for the 3 stars in this one.
Good execution. Did you even try to keep me out?
Just because he took 32 crowns from me.
Go ahead. Try me. Go ahead. Try me.
So I will only be able to win 3 by doing so. But it's personal. Again, I clicked on someone's profile. Where is he? There. Alright, so one more try on this one. And
Hope you don't mind a little friendly
if I don't die, I will 3 start. Ah,
What was
how
I
did that
doing
even
again?
happen?
Not now! Whooshy! This? It's only a scratch. Hang on a second.
Elena, I think someone is knocking. I think someone is knocking on the door.
That smarts! Thanks for the boost.
Yeah?
No.
No. We are missing a mine somewhere. But it's not
I
here.
know I was in the middle of something.
It's not here. I don't have any health, but I wanted to know where the mine was.
This? It's only a scratch.
As I'm not gonna lose any crowns by checking what I have missed. But now I'm at the start, and I didn't see the mine anywhere.
Ready for more.
Or was it just a bug? Because I can promise you the mine is not here.
Hold your horses.
It's not here, that's like for certain. And it's not here, that's for certain as well.
Not now.
Could I have just missed it somewhere over here? There it is. Jesus. That's so sad. That's so sad. So I'm gonna give it one more try. Yes. Okay, now I have dropped some frames, not too many, less than 1%. And it doesn't seem to be going up, so I'm gonna give it one more try, of course. Funny thing, that would have been. I had 1 minute left when I went to search for it. That was sort of
Shouldn't be a problem.
funny. But I lost 2 crowns in doing so. Alright, so I got that 1 crown of mine, lost 2 looking for that that silly mine.
You're next.
Alright, looks like we have actually defeated someone in our castle, so if no more frame drops, not too much, just a tiny bit. I hope it's not gonna hurt. It's only 0.7%. Almost made it, so this might be good. Empty Crazy Orc is the one who always attacks without potions. He's a really good player with really good gear, but usually he has low crowns just because usually he dies because it's really hard to clear anything without potions. As you can see, he hasn't taken any damage yet.
In a second.
I understand that he took that trap quite carefully because he has died to it quite a few times. If we look at his health points, he has less than 3,000 health points. So he's really playing on the edge. He's playing calculating that he's not going to take any damage. And he's, in all honesty, he's avoiding taking damage quite well. This is my newest castle. This is the one I validated earlier today. He has perfect usage of that absorption skill. So basically, shield. He's not taking. He knows when he can sort of take damage, and he knows when he can't. As you can see, he's in the middle of everything, taking damage. Basically, his goal is to get to the door, and if he does get there, then it will be easier with his skills to just crowd control what's gonna happen in the end. What is that skill? I think that's the one he mentioned, but I have no idea what it is. Nightmare Cage. Trap an enemy in the underworld, removing them from combat for 5 seconds. So he just put this one on Zeets. And yeah, sort of funny skill. Funny skill indeed. You can use it on defended runs so they don't get their protection on before using your AoE skills. So yeah, good idea. frames are returning to the normal level again, so I hope the quality is okay. Where were we? I probably need to buy some more potions and then sell my stuff. Sounds like a plan. I'm sort of done with the barricades now. I might buy them just to put them there for no reason whatsoever, just to have them in stock if I ever do need them in every room. And yeah, we actually have some interesting items here as well. One epic and one legendary. I saved them for the last two to see what they do. Alright, let's start with legendary. Legendary ring. Damn, it's better. It's a lot better. I only lose a little bit of gold, which doesn't really, to be honest, doesn't really mean anything. So I get 12 more damage, and I get critical chance. And the magical armor doesn't really mean anything, but then just a little bit more health from orbs. Now the question is, which one of these is best? So basically, which one of these two is best? "12 damage to 4% stun and snare chance." Stun chance is nice though. That was the first item in weeks that is actually better than my current one. So 12 damage and health orb bonus. I'll go with the damage this time, but I'm not sure about this at all. This one is not good enough. Don't mess up with my head. But this one, it's really hard to say. 4% stun chance and snare chance, of course. Now I don't have any chances except confusion. No, let me think. What do you think of it? I'm currently going to keep the 12 damage, 80 health or bonus. Alright, here I could get chance doesn't seem to be worth it. No. Gun. Right, let's try not to die to the next castle we attack. Let's see if QQ has a lot of money. No. Oh, I've never seen anyone with 1 crown. Oh, nice money. You might soon have 40 more, 41 crowns. No, it looks like it's gonna be a trap farm. Not even explosive truck, but some other. So what's in the end? But no, it's not really a farm as
Plenty more where that came from.
the level of these are not high enough to give any experience or to lower level players.
Attaboy.
So no, I don't really know what
Even
that was about.
try to keep me out. It's been
Well,
your
I got the money anyway. 20k, almost 19k. So well worth it. Which means that I might as well buy some more potions.
This should do nicely.
So I have maybe left for a couple of more. Couple of more reruns, but this should give me the money needed for that. I recognize this start of the castle, so it wasn't really a surprise.
Excellent.
I need some more mana.
Like in a fight. Just is that all you've got? Is that all you got? Many of those. Ah, that's much better.
Something crit me 900 there, but I'm not sure what.
That'll do the trick. Just what I needed. Nice door.
So a lot of that boss room is avoidable. So I don't have to do so much work to 3-star that one. It's often case with non-boss boss rooms. Can you even say that? But yeah, that's 6 crowns. We are still pretty low from... We were 1380. Oh, Frenzy. I'm actually gonna attack his castle now that I ran into it. I do believe I know this castle already, and I did see some people already copying it as well. No blinks. I don't remember who it was, but his first room, it's a pretty good. Again, I'd recommend putting something in front of those so they cannot be bullied, and then fire mine in front of the barricade so that it will destroy the barricade once the people arrive there.
It's important to stay hydrated. Thanks for the boost. Ah, that's more like it.
I'm actually curious to see if his boss room has the same issue as the other guy had in his. It didn't aggro all the monsters, even though no, it wasn't a complete. Yeah, Frenzy has naturally the aggro group like in order, so to say, so that makes sense.
Just try to stop me. Come here, tough guy. The bigger they are.
Oh, lagging a bit again.
Forecast calls for showers. Need to pick up the
But
pace.
yeah, the boss room is really nice, and the other part of the castle is, well, all these castles with sort of like kill spots, they all suffer from the same issue, and that issue is that they will be much easier the second time around you run them.
Wow, this door looks really impressive.
So first time their win percentage might be even around 80 or so,
Time
but
to say your goodbye.
if it's not like unavoidable damage or hardly avoidable damage, the win percentage will go down like heaps, like a lot,
Go ahead. Try me.
the second time around, because people know how to avoid those traps, and especially now when people are copying his castle, everybody knows those traps already. I believe the Jimbo trap is pretty nice. I don't think I would go for it, like not too often at least, as I'm pretty I look at the ground for the springboard traps all the time, and there's 3 of them, which straight indicates that it must be a deadly trap.
The result was never in question.
Comments on your castle at Twitch. Twitch.
Sucks to be you, buddy.